Hey, this is Dustin from Team B, B's Landscaping Ponds. So what we have here is we have some overgrown lily pots. And what they've done is they've outgrown their pots and outgrown their basket. So what we're going to try to do is to come in here and take this crown off of this lily. We've got to separate all the pieces. Beforehand, we've already kind of went through and pulled out all the dead and all the not so good. So what we're going to do is we're just going to transplant, clean it up a little bit, transplant this back here in the corner and give it more options to grow. Again, a lot of times you want to go into a corner of a pot, not on the side. So we're just going to go ahead and give this a fertilizer treatment as it goes in. So you just want to put your finger in. It's got all this good clay in here already. So we're going to do one per eye, one per rhizome. Stick your finger in there and boom. And we also have some stuff that's coming out of the back side. So we want some of these roots to be here, so it's been outgrown. So all we want to do is just give this a nice little trim. A lot of times this keeps it weighted down. You just want to get all the excess off that we can, just so it looks better when it's back in the pond. So all these here are just pieces that have grown back out. We'll leave those guys on there. And let's see, we'll get one more fertilizer tab in there, and there. We're ready to put this back in the pond. With all this mess, we just clean her up and get rid of it. Throw the gravel back in the pots. Now we've already done this one. We've already cleaned this guy up, and we've already cleaned this one up. And we're going to do the same thing over here. We're going to take again another small little pot that was outgrowing itself. And we've already kind of have a spot to transplant it. Already dug the hole for it. These guys are really young and not growing very well. So again, I'll take my Highland Rim. It seems to be the best on the market these days for lotus and lilies and some marginals. And we're just going to plant that right at that rhizome, right at that crown. So this one here, we're going to put it right in the crown. So put that one right in the crown, shove it right down in there, and this one's ready to go back in the pond. And we're also going to do the same thing. We've already somewhat trimmed this up. Got a few guys that are a little bit older. We don't want to shock it too much, but we took a lot of the sucker pieces that are starting to grow in the middle. There was a lot more that we've cut out around the sides that were damaged. So I'm going to just go find, usually the roots run in circular motion. I'm going to just stick my finger in there and just pop a few around some of the bigger base pieces. So we'll give this guy four tabs. We'll put some in here, put some in there, and put some in there. And this guy here, hopefully we can get one more bloom in this year. That's how we trim and do plants.
B team.
B team.